Welcome to Skool of Street. We're down here doing some awesome urban workshops
like beatboxing, freestyle and street dance.
Come check it out!
Skool of Street!
Name is Will. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Skit, I'm a Skool of Street.
Skool of Street is basically a bunch of youths coming together and just a massive community.
The concept for Skool of Street is free urban workshops for young people in Blackpool, wire and filed. They can take learning different skills, whether it be dancing, emceeing, filmmaking, acting, educate people, and use different activities really.
And different things really to keep kids off the streets. But it does, Skool of Street.
For all the genres of hip-hop, you know, from graffiti to rap to beatboxing to breakdancing, and this is what the whole thing's about.
Just basically what young kids do, and we just want to show people, because there's some like older people think that all this rapping and everything is just stupid and it's not very, the culture's going, but in a way it's the new generation's culture, and we're just trying to show everyone that what we can do.
We wanted to do a show, but we didn't know where we wanted to do it. We thought, you know, do it here, do it there, because we've done small shows before, but I think the point that really sold it was putting something on at the Grand Theatre, because it's, you know, such a prestigious theatre, and a lot of the kids will probably never get the opportunity to perform on it.
It's about kids from school, like growing up in a hip-hop culture.
See everyone coming together doing the drama, the street dance, the rap, the beatboxing, and yeah, it should be really fun.
Kids who've never done things like this, I know are nervous, but it's going to be good. Everyone's pumped up for it, but personally I think when it all comes together it's going to look amazing.
Talk to you a little bit about how to get started with graffiti and how to start designing your own name. And by the end of this session, you should be able to walk out with a nice design on paper.
Great tutor to the class. He taught us the basics again, and it was pretty much, we've come up with the big board. Everybody sprayed their masks, everyone the feel of spray painting and graffiti art and everything, so yeah, it was great.
The Skool of Street's a project that I was asked to get involved in by Sam Bell, and I've done some graffiti workshops before for her in the past. Yeah, we did two approaches really. I tried to get them to develop some design styles in the classroom, so that was more personal to them and was about them thinking about themselves and expressing their own ideas. Their paper designs were developed further, and then they took those out and began using aerosol paint and used some of the ideas we discussed in the classroom to produce some of the props and backdrops for the show.
No, I did. We had to make our own name up for it. I didn't get to do graffiti like with the cans, but I got to learn how to draw graffiti.
And then spray painting like your own mask and stuff, like for the shows and stuff. So.
And then you weren't just nobody living in the ghetto.
with no money and nobody knew you, but even people across the other side of the city had heard of you. Oh, I know you, I've seen you on that train, and you became famous.
Certainly in a time where a lot of children's activities are at home and based on using electronic games and things like that, it's good to see them get out and physically doing something and expressing themselves and really kind of taking part and taking ownership of what they do.
There's drama also. Ashley is amazing at drama.
So you have to focus and listen. Okay? When it first started out, we did kind of split them up into age groups and let them all have a chance to. The drama side of it is the urban side. It's the culture really that we're trying to put across. Kind of going over different key things that you learn when you start doing drama, like improvisation and voice projection and facial expression, like the basic stuff like that really for the kids who hadn't ever had any experience in drama before. Be able to mix some of the groups of kids that know each other already with ones that are new to this, because it adds a different dynamic, and the ones who are used to doing bits of performance have been able to help the ones who aren't used to it, encourage them, give them a bit of a confidence boost. The ones who haven't done it before are copying traits that the actual performers have, so again it's bringing them out of the shell a little bit. There's lots of different elements to performance, and that a lot of them who didn't necessarily realise that they could do any kind of acting have been able to do it.
The acting was good. We got to be a different person and perform in front of everyone.
But it's actually been really nice seeing the older ones working with the younger ones and kind of helping them, encouraging them. Then the younger ones are aspiring to be like the older ones, so it's actually really nice to see the mix of age range.
I don't know, I really like drama anyway, so it's like really good to just interpret with Skool of Street.
I kind of gave them free rein to do what they wanted, so a lot of them have had quite a bit of input in what we do with it. I just planted a seed with them as to what kind of thing I wanted out of it, and then they've just created it themselves pretty much. We found a few budding young actors that we didn't know had, so that was great. Because obviously with this project we didn't know really what was going to come through the door. And it has been a variety, obviously a variety of kids. So yeah, it's been great. And they're all getting on really well, sometimes too much.
I taught beatboxing for the Skool of Street, and I started off with putting them all into different groups and going through the basics off a drum kit.
The beatboxing where we were like, as we finish drop.
Yeah.
Just like learn our basic beatboxing stuff.
The very basics, I say, are the hardest skills to learn. At the same time, yeah, you're coming through your nose. So, yeah.
Beatboxing was really good. He taught us how to do different beats with our mouth, obviously, and then yeah, really good.
He came around. We all sat in different groups of about 7 or 8, and he came around with a microphone and everything. Told us the basics. We wrote down, all the how to pronounce the sounds and everything, and he'd go around the circles, like the groups, and make sure they knew it all.
Teaching them, some of them will get it straight away, some weren't, but it's something that they can go away and take home with them and practice and hopefully get better at what they do. For the others that struggled a bit at first, they found it a bit hard, but then they started to towards the end. They enjoyed it more.
But he was great. he was strict, but that's a good thing, But not too strict like school.
it's not about the whole lyrics necessarily. It's basically having kids with rhythm basically, and by God, these kids have actually got it. They're absolutely unbelievable.
Obviously, the MCing is obviously, it's an urban way of poetry, performing songs. You don't have to be able to sing to be able to do it.
They teach us how to flow properly, how to just interpret the beats and stuff.
They made me feel so much at ease. The ones that wanted to do it stuck around and they were listening and they really wanted to do it. So after that I felt really at ease with it. But basically it's just teaching them how to actually rap like to the beat, like on rhythm, you know, actually having a rhythm and actually riding the beat out rather than just saying words and it not sticking to the beat, you know, it's teaching them to do it. But they pretty much had it themselves. I mean, most of these people, you know, they've already done drama and they've already done dance classes. I mean, rhythm's already built in them.
Doc from the block, downtown Blackpool, Blackpool rocks, chilling with my crew, we dance for you, popping, locking, breaking, do it for the love, proper feel it in our heart, that will make street dance a true form of art, yo.
Well, you're gonna get a concoction, you're gonna get the whole mix basically, you're gonna get, so it's an easy job for me to be honest with you.
It's now dancing.
Yeah, I like the dancing as well.
Because Sam teaches it.
Because that's good.
Sam's awesome. She's doing the street dance and she's putting all of it together, basically, like all the street dance.
Well, basically the dance side of things is urban dance, so that covers street dance, break dance, well, all the urban elements of dancing in that sort of a sense.
Learning new stuff and going over stuff that I've done before but making it better.
It's a new style dance that I wouldn't usually do.
And at the moment we're putting a big piece together for the show coming up, which is all street dance and everything everyone's learnt in the lessons.
For me, the trickiest thing was picking up the dancers, even though I've been dancing for ages.
Break dancing more, you can express yourself a lot more with it, I suppose.
What's great about it as well is there's people who've never done anything and now wanting to do more and wanting to get into performing, you know, as a career, which is great. You know, and obviously a lot of them have met a lot of new friends as well, not just the usual circles.
It's like all the time. You get to like have fun and friends get to enjoy with you.
That they roll in, you know, day-to-day life. So it's, you know, it's definitely been a success in that way. It's quality that we're providing here as well.
As you see, I've experienced a load of dances, and like me and Sam and everything has been lovely.